Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1 of what's going to be a new little first look / let's try. We're going to be looking at a game that is super cool. I can't wait to check it out. It is a Pixel, believe it or not, another RPG Maker game, but don't turn off the video yet. As you may know, if you watch my channel, there are plenty of huge, amazing gems made with RPG Maker, and this might be another one of them. It's a game about rescuing magical pixies, and it's very cool. It's an auto battler, and we're going to get into it a bit. And this may just be a few episodes of a Let's Try just to show you guys a bit of the game, but it may go further than that because it's a game that is just seems very interesting to progress in. So we may, play quite a bit of it. We'll see, but I hope you guys will join me. Let's take a look. Without further ado, this is episode 1 of Let's Try / first look at Pixel Pixie. Pixel Pixie by Play GG Doctor, a solo dev. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Get it in. It's your boy GGF, as always. Hope you guys are doing well. And let's go, son. As always, very nice to see that it has a maximizable window like this. But the mouse may not be necessary. Or it may be. We'll see, but let's go, son. I already set it to WASD. I turned off auto dash, turned the master volume up, off camera battle animation speed. It's a little slow at slow 1, so I'm just going to go 2. There's the keyboard config, which is always nice to see. And let's just go through basic options. Alright, let's hit new game and get into it. Our story begins here in the enchanted forest where the last 4 pixies enjoy each other's company. Despite their years of isolation from the human world, the pixies are always in high spirits. Allow me to introduce them. On the left is the fiery Lampo, with locks as deep and blue as the ocean depths, contrasted by her burning and adventurous spirit. On the right we have the fair Vessi, with hair the color of the sky on a bright sunny day, and a soul overflowing with patience and kindness. Up top is the wise oldest sister, Aika, whose impressive powers are used exclusively to keep her younger sisters and the inhabitants of the forest safe. In fact, she is the one that placed magical glamours on the forest, ensuring those that would hunt them are kept out. Lastly, the youngest sister is called Nurmi. She's still growing into her powers and is filled with the curiosity and optimism one could call the signature mark of youth. They've lived peacefully here, unperturbed, until today. Uh-oh. Finally, after all this time, the last pixies. And not 1 or 2, but 4 pixies. Wow, you can count to 4. Your mom must be proud. Wait, how'd this uggo make it into the forest? I thought no one could get in. How strange. I feel sorry for him, though. How could he ever hope to catch us? He doesn't even have wings. Haha, yeah, Buckethead. What exactly is your plan? Sisters, do not mock him. It is no simple feat to have broken through the forest's glamour. Whoever he is, he must be dangerous and quite well versed in spellcraft. Dangerous? Moi? Nonsense. In fact, I insist you come and have a closer look. Oh, holy crap! How'd you... Nurmi, go! Escape while you can! I missed one. No matter, I was hoping for a single pixie. With 3 of you, I will become unstoppable! So, pretty high production values. Very cool. Little cutscene there. And it only gets better. This is as far as I got, though. I did the tutorial dungeon. Meanwhile, in a small seaside village near the enchanted forest... I can't believe I just bailed on them. What do I do? Hello? Can you kids see me? Thank goodness. Normally only pure of heart types can see pixies, unless they know how to see through magical glamours. You don't strike me as particularly well versed in magic, so that means you must be good eggs. In that case, please help. My sisters have been pixie napped by some evil jerk. I need help rescuing them since I'm not very good at violence. You may not be tough enough to fight that guy yourself, but I'm sure we can figure something out. I know of a village near here with a temple that should keep us safe. Its holy vibes will make sure that guy can't follow us. I'll explain everything there. Let's go! You can move around by using the directional keys, the direction buttons on a control pad, or by clicking on a location with your mouse. You will automatically interact with anything you bump into. Alright, so here we are. 4 of us. If you try to open these, I don't think we can. Alright, let's go, son. Let's see what we have down here. Humans? Down here? The boss won't be happy if I let some dumb kids just waltz around. Come here, you little Goombas. Combat is automatic. Your party is currently composed of children. They have 100 health points and attack for 20 damage. They aren't particularly strong, but they will do their best. And we've got a little auto battle sequence as the game loads. Child Punch. Imp Claws. And there we go, took it down. No battle spoils. You're tougher than you look. I'm feeling a little pale. At least I don't have to listen to the boss anymore. Down goes the imp. There you are. I meant to teleport you to the Temple of Progression, but I think instead you ended up in its basement dungeon? Yep, definitely some kind of abandoned dungeon thing. Maybe this is a good chance for you to sort of learn the ropes of exploration and fighting and junk. I'll scout up ahead. Huh? Why can I move through walls? 'Cause I'm magic, mother... Sorry, haven't been out of the forest in a while. Got kind of excited there. Anyway, let's keep going. Very charming and cool dialogue. Very fun. Oi, you put up a good fight, you bloody wankers, but I'm done playing around. Take this. What do we have here? Did you also fall into this dungeon while exploring? That bloke was tough, but I beat him with 0 health to spare. Oh, wait, did my health drop to 0? There you are. Yikes, looks like this guy let his health points, or HP for short, drop down to 0. No bueno. When that happens, you're out for the count and can't fight anymore. For all intents and purposes, you're dead. This guy should have been more careful. Oh well, more treasure for us. He's not moving. Come down and grab a treasure chest. Found 1 Lazarus heart. We can check what that is in a minute. Oh, you found a Laz heart. It's a neat little item that can be used once to revive a dead buddy. How convenient. So, this will sound a little weird, but drag that dead dude into your party, and then you can revive him by accessing your items and using the Lazarus heart on him. Alright, so if we come here, you can see Plucky Child. Oh, we can abandon run. There's combat speed, quests. I'm going to put it back on slow. Oh, there's standard, but that's what we were on, I think. There's quests. Pausing the menu options I see. Unfortunately, you can't view quests until after the tutorial. Try to focus. You got this. And if we look at items, we can see items and relics. We have a Lazarus heart, revives a fallen party member. And we can save from there as well. Let's bring him with us. Bowman joins the party. He seems kind of dead though. Bowman deals 40 damage to all enemies each turn with a barrage of deadly arrows. He can only do this while alive. So we come in here. Use the Lazarus Heart. Pro Marksman Bowman. Bong bong. Now we've got... I guess we can't look at our peeps over there. What if we page down? I'm curious. No? Alright. Let's go, son. You did it! You revived the bowman! Oh, my head. Did you blokes drag me over here? Well, thanks for fixing me up. I suppose I'll join you till we find a way out of here. Bowman joins the party, consensually this time. Consent and being alive are two of my favorite things. The last heart only revives an ally. It does not fully heal them. Alright, time for one more lesson. Received one tent. The tent fully heals everyone traveling with you. Same as before, go to the items menu and apply the tent to the party leader. Character at the top of the menu. Alright, so we come in here, tent. A good night's sleep removes KO'd status and completely restores the party's HP. And here we can... we just use it on everybody. Little sleep sequence, very cool. You did it! You healed your party using the tent! Healing up before battle is crucial, especially before tough fights. Alright, I'll scout ahead some more. And we continue now with the bowman. Bro, there's like a bunch of gargoyle enemies ahead. You can only have 4 party members in your squad at a time, so you always gotta make sure you've got the best possible team composition. In this case, the bowman hits harder than the other party members, plus he hits all enemies at once. It's kind of a no-brainer to move him into your party. Go into the menu, hit formation, pick the character you want to swap out, and then the character you want to swap in from your reserve. Alright, there's formation. Not the best fighter, but can convince others to help. That's what the child does. 100 HP, deals 20 physical damage, and never gives up. They have 20 physical power, 1 magic power, 25 speed, 1% crit. And Bowman has 40 physical power, 1 magic power, 50 speed, and 1 crit. A professional marksman that hunts monsters for coin, 90 max HP, and deals 40 physical damage to all foes. Now he's in the party. Did you add the Bowman to your active party by going into the menu, hitting formation, and swapping him into your party? Nice, he's in your party now. Go kick some gargoyle booty. I'll scout ahead some more. Grah! Generic gargoyle. There's the arrow barrage doing 40 to all. I have it on slow now just because I like to kind of savor everything. Gargoyle slash. Awesome. And it follows like a sort of initiative pattern based on speed. No spoils. Any secrets? I don't think so. Alright, homie, the last enemy seems to be the boss of this place. He probably won't be easy, but I believe in you. I found these mushrooms, though. They'll heal you guys right up. The party eats some mushrooms and recovers their health. I never said they tasted good, but they will do when you're beat up. Now go kick that guy's butt. They're made of plastic. They seem pretty cheap, too. Oh, whom stares enters my dungeon. I am the warden of this fine penitentiary. This place is a dump. How rude. Yeah, we were having a slow season, but I'm sure the people of the village will remember the value of imprisonment soon. Maybe I should make you my first prisoners of the decade. Wunderbar. Alright, now we've got a boss creature, Warden Cuts. As you can see, he's got a lot more HP. And he's free to attack our peeps, our children. He's half dead. You can speed up the combat to blazing fast if you want, but that's not really how I get down. Might lose a child in the process here, though. Looks like we got him. Yep, down goes a child. But down goes the warden. Very cool. No spoils. Omo glitch, it cannot be. You has not seen the last of me, blue-haired devil children. Booyah, that's how it's done. I knew you guys were the right choice. You're not amazing at the punching parts, but you're excellent at walking and finding people better at punching than you. And that's all I require of you. Also, what the heck was that accent? Like, choose a country already, weirdo. Thanks for the backup, blokes. I'm getting out of here, but maybe we'll run into each other again. So the bowman leaves. We're down a child as well. Yeah, at the end of each adventure, win or lose, your allies will go their separate ways. That's life, dog. But you have a chance to make new friends every attempt, so there's never a dull moment, except for maybe when a tutorial goes on forever. Speaking of which, let's get out of here. Alright, tutorial finished. This is as far as I got here. Awesome, you totally aced that tutorial type dungeon. I'm sure you'll be perfect for this rescue mission. Some evil armored poophead kidnapped my 3 less conventionally attractive sisters. We heard the rumors of a Vorpal Knight hunting pixies, but we thought we were safe in the forest. Vorpal Knights are bad news, yo. The ability to drain magic power and use it for malicious spells. Draining power from a pixie is a slow process, but we don't have all the time in the world. You need to go rescue them. You have to travel across the land searching far and wide. All his lackeys you must defeat to bring my sisters to my side. Huh? What am I going to do? I'm not crazy about your tone. I may not be able to fight, but I can bestow upon you a blessing that basically makes you immortal. Very cool. Receive the Chrono Loop blessing. With this blessing, if your party dies, time will rewind and you'll be right back here, safe and snug as a bug in a rug, fully healed and ready to try again. My older sister said messing with time magic can be problematic, but this is obviously an emergency. Keep in mind that dying will still be painful, so try your best not to die, okay? Moving on, you might have noticed the statue behind me as well as that blue book over there. You should check them out. The book has helpful information for travelers, and the statue will let you speak with the temple spirit to unlock your true potential. Further over is Tonks the Smithy. He can help you restore any old artifacts you find. Otherwise, he's not that helpful and he kinda smells. Anyway, I have full confidence that you can do this. And in the meantime, I'm going to a tavern I know and see what I can learn about that dirty pixie napper. Good luck to both of us. Alright, so we're now on our own. And we have we're carrying a coffin, that's funny. Let's pray. Greetings, my children. I am the temple spirit. I sense goodness in you. I see you want to help those in need. I will help you. I can help you unlock your true potential, but you will need nourishment. You will need to go out and face challenges. Only through adversity will you find unique curios called grapes of growth. Return to me once you have some of these grapes, and I shall give you aid. Alright, so we have to get some grapes of growth. Sorry about my scratchy voice, guys. I'm gonna get my water bottle here. And check this out. Alright, let's learn about relics. And go through this part of the tutorial. Relics are powerful items that will impact the entire party simply by having them in your possession. There's no need to equip or use relics. You can view the effect of each relic from the menu and be assured that its effects will automatically be applied to your entire party. Relics do not carry over from run to run, so you'll always start each attempt with 0 relics to your name. Items. Items are consumables that can swing the tide during your adventures. They can be accessed from the menu. Items are lost at the end of each run, so make sure to use them. No point in hoarding them. Party members. During each attempt, you may encounter other adventurers on the road. Some will join for free and others will need to be paid or persuaded. You can select which party members will fight from the main menu. Select formation to edit your party's composition. If your party falls during combat, the run is over and your party will disband, so always make sure to have your best recruits in your battle party. If only some of them fall during battle, you can swap them out with other recruits from the formation menu. Also, win or lose, only your starter child characters will come back here at the end of each run. You will have to find new allies every run. Growing stronger. While exploring and defeating strong foes, you may occasionally find they drop grapes of growth. While you lose everything at the end of a run, grapes will persist between runs and you can be used to make future runs easier. The statue in the center of this room will help you convert these grapes into upgrades. The blacksmith can also use them if you were to find a relic in need of repair. So yeah, I didn't mention at the beginning, this is also a roguelike. So there's different runs and stuff like that. Oops. Icon statuses. Oh, okay, so that purple thing is mild poison, lose 10% of max HP per turn. Then the bigger bubbles are poison, lose 20% of max HP per turn. Green is toxic, lose 33% of max HP per turn. The heart is fascination, cannot act for 2 turns. Disease or sleep, cannot act for 2 turns or until damaged. Lightning bolt is paralysis, cannot act for 1 turn. The ghost is fear, attack and magic power reduced by 20%. The fire is burn, lose 25 HP per turn. The red shield is protect, physical damage received is reduced. The blue is barrier, magic damage received is reduced. And the cracked guard, received damage increased by 25%. Oh wow, there's a lot more. Those things are regeneration, recover HP at the end of each turn, 10 HP, 5%, 10%, and 20% of max HP respectively. The red boots are swift, act an additional time per turn. The blue boot is swift plus, act 2 additional times per turn, nice. That diamond is anti-venom, immune to mild and regular poison. The bows are immunity, ignore all negative statuses, like the ribbons from Final Fantasy. And there are definitely some Final Fantasy vibes here, which is very cool. The bottle is artificially swift, act an additional time per turn, minus 50% max HP. The blue orb with the red door is unique. Some classes receive benefits from Gloom Orb or Book of Secrets. The cross thing is Paladin Blessing, recover 30 HP per turn. The cheese is cheesed, auto revive and heal when KO'd. The gem is Gem Ward, power gems are half as effective. Wow, attack up, attack down, various stats can be enhanced or reduced. AT is physical attack, DF physical defense, SD is speed, MF magic attack, MD magic defense, and the hat is critical chance up. Those fighter icons are various curses. Each icon represents a curse, but you have to figure out each one on your own. The kites indicate whether a character is reliant on physical or magic power. Raising the corresponding stat will help your champions deal more damage or heal more effectively. So there's red and purple. Red is physical, purple's magic. Characters that do not have an icon are not reliant on either status. That's it. Okay, cool. Never mind. Let's go ahead and save while we're here. Bong bong. 22 minutes in and we're 24 minutes, so plenty of time left to go. We have 400 money. Let's come over here. It's just lumber. It's just lumber. Some tools, a hammer and some welding tongs. Some people call them extracting forceps. Whatever you call them, they're for moving red hot metal. An empty container, probably for putting things in. Coal seems to be the primary source of fuel for the smithing fire. Aye, welcome to me smithy. The temple spirit lets me crash here as long as I agree to help worthy travelers on their noble quests. Ah, seen you're helping some kind of sprite-like thing. Figure you lot must be good lads. Name's Tonka Truck. Tonks is fine for short. Anyway, I can only work on the finest antiques. If you find any old rusty antiques, bring them to me. If and there's magics to be teased out, my handiwork will do the trick. May luck rise with you, lads. Tonka truck, that's funny. We read the book, we prayed. There's steps up. Some kind of fancy display. It looks like it would house a cool unlockable once you obtain it, but alas, for now it remains empty. And there's a way down, there's steps up. There's... whoops. There's this. This leads back to the tutorial dungeon. There's no need to go back down there. Maybe go up. What do we have here? Hi again. Well, aren't you nosy? Just giving yourself the grand tour, huh? Nah, I'm just messing. So on this floor, you can unlock things that will make future runs more interesting. This floor is different from downstairs in two fundamental ways. Number one is that this floor creates the possibility of encountering new people and items in the future. You don't just instantly get the recruits or artifacts you unlock. You merely make it possible to encounter them in the future. It's totally worth it though. A lot of the things and people you can unlock here are really, really strong. Makes you wonder why I didn't recruit those heroes in the first place, but finding them is a lot of work, so... Yes, I'm convinced you will do great and find all kinds of cool and powerful folks to help you save my sisters. Best of luck! Nope. Phew, forgot the second way this floor differs. Downstairs you can unlock perks using grapes of growth or just grapes for short. Up here though, you'll have to use a whole nother form of currency called star bits. Stars can be earned by completing quests. Some might even call them achievements. They're neat little challenges that will both commemorate the cool stuff you do and reward you with those juicy little star bits. If you select quests from the main menu, you can look at the quests you've completed and some of the ones you haven't. A lot of them are basically secret until you accomplish them though, so you'll just have to get out there and do stuff. Oh yeah. Where'd I put that thing? Here it is. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. You received the star bag. I've always wanted to say that. Anyway, any star bits you earn will be saved in that bag. So if you want to check how many you have, just use it from the item menu under relics. Alrighty, my dudes, I have to go and find out if old Buckethead has any weaknesses we can exploit. Nermy out. Best of luck. Unlock the Book of Secrets. You will not start runs with it in your inventory. Effect while owned. Increases assassin's damage by 70. Vixen strikes all foes. Pickpocket acts an extra time per turn. We have no star bits, so we'll get up to this and do this as we progress, but looks like lots of cool characters, different items. I see a barrier, red boots of speed like a shield. So we shall check that out when the time comes. Temple of Progression. So for now, let's get out of here. This game will autosave regularly, but the process cannot begin until you've created an initial save file. We recommend creating one before beginning your first run. Would you like to save now? Yes. Here we are. You can save anytime you're outside of combat by accessing the main menu. Alright, let's go. Ready to leave the temple. Temple of Progression can only be accessed between runs. Yes. Nice. Here we are. Very cool. I did not get this far, so this is all new to me. I could really go for a burrito taco about now. Oh, sorry, that doesn't really help you, does it? They say that magic folk and humans used to be allies, but a war broke out a few centuries ago. Now the countryside is littered with hostile monsters. Huh? What happened? I have no idea. I'm not that old, and sadly most information about that time has been lost. I wonder if we'll ever know the truth. That was sort of helpful, right? Alright. Explaining the background lore and such. Oh, we've got a tree here. Does nothing. We can go down the mountain. Or up. Let's head up. Oh, we've got another building here. Let's check that tree first. A heavy door sits before you. It is locked. Okay. Let's look at quests. So it looks like there's a lot of content, guys. When I got this game, I just got this game in real time. By the time you're seeing this, like a day or two ago. And a buddy on Steam put me onto it. His friend made the game. And there's some quests here. What was I going to say? Oh, we're all healed. Up to 100, that's good. Formation items, okay. So let's start. But I just got this game, and I saw that it has a lot of content. So like at least 30 hours, if not a bunch more of content. So that is awesome as well. Look at this, the Temple of Progression. A very coolly built like little town area. Very cool. It's like a full RPG here. Salutations, I'm patrolling this town. Everything seems in order. Traveling to the volcano? Good lord, what would drive you to attempt such a dangerous journey? I suppose I could give you some pointers if you're interested. Huh, what do we have here? Meadow. If you can't handle the meadow, you're not cut out for this. It's a good idea to visit it at the start of any journey, though. You could find some useful items or friends. The monsters there are pretty manageable. Forest. Many creatures in the forest are venomous. Poison wears off after combat, but if a battle drags on, it can be taxing. Maybe invest into anti-venom if you're having trouble. Desert. Sand sprites and snake maids use magic-based attacks that target all allies. Sand apes and tortoises use physical attacks to target single allies. It's a tough area for any traveler. Then there's the graveyard. You'll want spellcasters for the graveyard. Most enemies there will resist physical attacks. They can also inflict fear, which reduces the effectiveness of attacks as well as offensive and healing spells. Volcano. There's no way around it. The volcano will test your mettle. Hard-hitting behemoths and spellcasters make their home there. Nothing for it but to be prepared with plenty of healing items and strong allies. Cool, I'm good. I'll carry on my patrol then. So those seem to be the 5 areas of the game then. Welcome to Start in Townia, a peaceful town with great amenities and low rent. Only 4 monster-infested areas away from an active volcano. Did I mention rent is low? Oh, you're one of those talk to the same person multiple times to see how much they have to say kind of folk. Well, enjoy. Here's my second line. I only have the 2 though, so I hope you're happy. Alright. Oh, what do we have here? Anything in this crate? Found a Lazarus heart. Turns out there's nothing. Alright. What do we have here? A wizard type. Anything in this pot? Nothing. Welcome, I sell antiques and rare relics. One of these can make the difference between victory and death out in the wild. Eat an apple, party max HP plus 7%. Oh, we could buy one of these. First aid, party regen 5%, and anti-venom. Parties immune to most poisons, does not protect against toxic status. So to start, I think we'll go ahead and get the first aid. Party regen 5%. Bong bong, there we go. Good luck! If we look at relics, we have a star bag and party regen. Very cool. So we now have regen on us, you can see on the character portraits there. Let's look around. We don't have any items though. Oh, whoa! One sec, guys. I'm just going to stretch out here. There we go. It's like high upside down. If you ever see a status on one of your party members, that means they're affected by fear. Their physical and magic power will be reduced for 2 turns. Miasma reduces physical and magic attack power, as well as healing by 20%. It's a real downer. Upside down, dude. Huh? Can't you tell I'm sleeping? Go away. Alright. Ooh, a chest. Or a crate, actually. There's nothing. Welcome, travelers. Good idea to stock up on essentials before going on any adventures. Heal sauce. Target ally heals 150 HP. Lazarus heart and tent. We can't afford any of them. We can't sell either. Come back anytime. Alrighty. Check out over here. There's a hooded skeleton dude in the graveyard that's really resistant to physical attacks. He'll let you through, though, for a few bones. I mean some money, in case that wasn't clear. Oh, he's got to check for the multiple dialogue. Yo, an inn. Like, welcome. If you, like, want to take a nap, that'll be 50 for the night. This will heal you, so, like, if you're healthy, there's no point, but, like, I'll still take your money either way. No. Oh, whatever. Anything in this pot? Nothing. Anything in this pot? Found a mind fragment. Cool, what is that? Increase one party member's magic power by 5. Oh, it's a permanent upgrade item. Very cool. Some books, not much of a reader though. Maybe if there was an audiobook. Clocks always remind you of grade school for some reason. Nothing here but some old used socks and a little spider web in the corner. So items with descriptions, very awesome. I've heard legends of a house that walks around on chicken legs. Parents tell children to stay away from it at all costs. Sounds like a bunch of hogwash to me. Oh, we can't pass the tree to get that barrel. Gonna have to come up here. Let's stop here and see what this is. In honor of the temple spirit who keeps blessed water flowing into our little town. I didn't try that a second time, but I figured it was nothing. It's a well. They're always so compelling, but alas, this well is nothing but water. And we've got a hard-to-get barrel back here. Bong bong. What's in this well-hidden barrel? Wow. Mashallah, 276 gold. So I think we can afford, no, 326. We can afford one of those relics. Maybe some mind sauce. So let's go buy something. And try this a second time just for kicks and giggles. Let's go see what those relics were. And start in Townia. Anti-venom. We don't need that until the forest, I think. Revives a fallen party member. Let's buy a mind sauce or a heal sauce. 2 of them. We'll save the rest of the money and head out. On Wanderlust and Adventure. Let's make a save. Leave town. Bong bong. And so your adventure begins. What dangers await on the road to the deadly volcano? What friends and foes will you meet along your journey? Who is the fiend that kidnapped the last pixies? And more importantly, do you have what it takes to rescue them? So as you can see, the production values on this really nice, really charming, really unique assets, very good looking game. Reminds of like the first Final Fantasy type look. Very neat, and it's only $4, which is appreciated. All right, so Pixel Pixie, wow. Press button to continue. There are 5 biomes to explore. You may move freely between town and biomes you have conquered. Use the directional pad or mouse to move between areas and press the action button to enter the biome the party is standing over. Okay, so this is the meadow. Enter meadow. Once you start an area, you must complete it. Oh, is it not going to let me save? Biomes are composed of 10 rooms. Each room will typically have an enemy and then 2 rewards you must choose between. Nice. You can examine each reward to get more information on what they are, but remember, selecting a reward will move you to that next room automatically. You can keep track of how far along you are in a biome by looking at the top left when entering a new room. If you want to move things along a bit faster, you can select the speed at which combat unfolds from the main menu. Okay, we still can save. And we're 41 minutes in, so I'm going to save it here, guys, and call it an episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We're going to get it in next time and keep playing and check out more of this fascinating game. So very good vibe so far. Very cool. Digging it. Hope you guys are too. If you are, please like, comment, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you want to be a legendary hero on my channel, you can become a member. Info and links are in the description for that. Check it out if interested. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, be well, live well, stay well. Much love, peace, and joy. And we will get it in and have some fun in combat and finding some peeps along the way and see what's what. So, episode 1 done. Check you guys next time. Ciao for now.